Subi East is one of Perth's largest and most ambitious urban renewal projects that will change the face of Subiaco forever, and today I thought I'd have a look at it. So the project area spans 35 hectares on the former sites of Subiaco Oval and Princess Margaret Hospital and other surrounding properties. The redevelopment will connect key areas like Subiaco, West Perth and West Leederville and provide residential, commercial, recreational, transport links and significant green public spaces. Subi East is split up into 4 neighbourhoods: Subiaco Oval, Princess Margaret Hospital, Railway and Mueller Park. It's important to note that not all properties within the master plan are vacant development sites owned by the state government, and there is some rezoning of existing properties to increase densification into the future, particularly through the Railway neighbourhood. In the planning stages, the state government set out 4 main pillars of focus for Subi East. Number 1 is to be a connected city village, providing improved cycling and pedestrian infrastructure, revitalising Thomas Street underpass and proximity to West Leederville train station, all making Subi East a highly accessible precinct. Number 2 is providing a green pulse in the development. So sustainability lies at the heart of Subiaco East, with 4.6 hectares of green space, water-sensitive urban designs and cooling green infrastructure such as shaded boulevards and tree-lined streets. Number 3 is celebration of heritage, and so the project integrates iconic landmarks like the Subi Oval gates and the boiler house chimney stack while incorporating Noongar cultural elements such as the 6 seasons markers. Number 4 is collective wellbeing. So with at least 2,000 new dwellings, Subi East is designed to support whole-of-life living, which means providing diverse housing options that will cater to families, seniors and key workers through an entire life cycle. And I think that last pillar is particularly important as it will differentiate Subi East from West Perth, that has a lot of transient renters. I thought I'd share a few of my observations and insights on the project. And so the first observation is that the residential will support further commercial. So while Subi East is primarily residential, the population increase of potentially over 4,500 new residents provides critical mass needed to support additional retail, dining and other commercial. And this increase in new residents, in addition to the ones already living nearby, is likely enough to support a grocery store of some form, supported by other small businesses catering to daily needs. So the master plan sets out around 14,000 square metres of retail and commercial use across the Subi Oval and PMH neighbourhoods, but I think we'll see significant increase in visitation to the existing commercial areas in West Leederville and Subiaco, and the population increase will be beneficial for the planned Woolworths site on Thomas Street in West Perth. As there's likely to be a residential influx before any significant commercial is developed due to the staging of the project, the positive effects to the commercial existing in the area are likely to be felt sooner rather than later in the project's life cycle. My second observation is that the first lots are sold and may get underway soon. So UEM Sunrise acquired lots 1 and 2 at the western end of Subiaco Oval, and that marks a significant milestone as that is the first lots sold in the project and are 2 of the lots highlighted for the highest density. Their $450 million development, which features 3 towers of 36, 26 and 11 stories, was approved November last year and will include a mix of residential and commercial spaces. They purchased these lots for just over $22 million, equating to a land rate of around 4,500 a square metre, which aligns closely with the land price for the nearby One Subiaco site that Blackburn purchased in 2018. My third observation is that there's going to be a lot of opportunities for food and beverage. So the boiler room, which is the sole remaining building right in the middle of the PMH development area, has recently been marketed for lease as a food and beverage opportunity and is expected to become a focal point for hospitality in that neighbourhood. In the Subiaco Oval neighbourhood, my understanding is that most of the retail and F&B will end up closer to the West Leederville train station. My fourth and final observation is that the design has been optimised based on past learnings. So it appears as though some lessons were learned from the Claremont Oval development, as the apartment buildings are to be set back a bit from Subiaco Oval rather than closely wrapping around the perimeter, which I think will be a better outcome for activities on the Oval and the broader community's ability to access it.